Okay, yeah, it's recording now. Hi, my name is Melanie Baker. My group and I are going to inform you today on how to prepare for an interview. I'm going to let them introduce themselves first.
My name's Yareli.
Hi, my name is Angela.
And my name is Isabella.
Okay. Imagine walking into your interview, heart racing, palms are shaky, and you're just unsure of what questions you're about to be asked or even how you will successfully get through the next 30 minutes. Most of us have experienced this anxious feeling, but being prepared can ease some of this anxiety. Learning how to successfully prepare for an interview is an important skill because interviews are always necessary for getting jobs, scholarships, internships, and more. As someone who has experienced being unprepared for an interview to learning from my mistakes and becoming more prepared for future interviews, I know firsthand how being properly prepared can tremendously affect an interview. Today, we are going to help inform you on 3 important steps to successfully prepare for an interview: researching the company you are getting into, practicing communication and presentation skills, and following up with the employer after your interview will always leave a good impression. Now that we explained why preparing for an interview is important, let's go further into detail on first doing your research.
Taking time to learn more about the company is very important. It's good to look more into the company's background and just see what they sell and provide, and the company's purpose, and the work environment that you will be going into. This shows interest and helps you with answering interview questions. Ramsey 2024. Looking more into the job description carefully is also very important. You can see the skills the employer's looking for, like what you're going to be doing. Um, Getting to know more about the leadership and the person that you're interviewing, that's doing your interview, and just getting a better idea of the environment. Coming up with questions for the interviewer is also very good. Just asking more about the role that you will be doing, some of the challenges that you will face during the job, and who you will be working with. This just shows professionalism.
After you've done your research, next you should focus on how to properly communicate and present yourself.
Practicing your communication and presentation skills before an interview is very important. Practicing your communication is crucial for an interview because it builds confidence, allows you to establish your qualification clearly, and helps you make a positive impression. This also You're also able to prepare and for more likely questions and avoid awkwardness, and helps you avoid any mistakes. You can practice by rehearsing common interview questions like, for example, tell me about yourself. Why did you apply here? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Practicing how to answer these questions can help you ensure that you have a solid, well thought out response. You can also practice by using nonverbal communication skills. Nonverbal communication is important because it avoids sending unintended mixed signals for the interviewer, or like nervousness or disinterest, and helps the interview see what you can say without any words. This also makes up most of your first impression. You can practice nonverbal communication by having good posture, eye contact, and using a confident tone. Nonverbal communication is more important than you think. Finally, you can practice your presentation skills by planning and dressing up appropriately and professionally. Your attire is a part of your first impression, and it demonstrates professionalism, respect for the opportunity, and conveys seriousness and allows you to understand the company's culture. If you don't feel comfortable in what you're going to look in or feel comfortable, that will also affect your appearance.
After the interview ends, it's not really over. There's one more important step that has to be taken.
Following up after the interview is very important. It reinforces your interests and just overall shows your appreciation after the interview. So sending a thank you email within 24 hours after the interview is important. Use a formal structure to write your email, but keep it brief, but also professional. And then evaluate yourself after the interview. Make sure that you see what you've done that you can improve or what you did that was good. And then lastly, if you haven't received a response, just politely check in, but don't be pushy. It shows initiative and also shows professionalism. Jones 2023.
Now that we've covered all of the important steps, let's review the main points and restate why preparation is the key to a successful interview. In order to prepare effectively for an interview, you should first research the company and the job, then practice your communication and presentation skills, and lastly, follow up professionally after the interview. Preparation gives you confidence, so the next time you walk into an interview, you'll be ready to show your qualifications, professionalism, and personality. Interviews aren't just some last-minute meeting you can show up to and chat. They're about preparation, and preparation is key. And then we have our references.